Have you ever felt that staying silent was the safest choice, only to realize you were slowly fading away? When faced with injustice, it's easy to retreat. But today, we're going to learn from an ancient story, the Book of Esther, how to face risk with wisdom. The story goes like this. A powerful official named Haman plots to harm an entire people. A man named Mordecai urges his cousin, Queen Esther, not to hide her identity. So, Esther prepares herself, bravely approaches the king, exposes the evil scheme, and saves her people. It's a powerful sequence, a dangerous plot, a call to courage, careful preparation, a strategic petition, and a complete reversal of fortune. So, why does this 2,000-year-old story matter to us today, especially at work? Because we often fall into 3 mental traps that keep us quiet. First, there's fear. We think, if I speak up, I'll be punished or lose my job. Second, there's we tell ourselves, if I just keep my head down and don't make waves, this problem will eventually go away on its own. And third, there's a sense of false safety. We believe our position, our relationships, or our good track record will protect us, so we don't need to rock the boat. But here's the hard truth. Prolonged silence might feel calm on the surface, but it slowly erases your voice, your confidence, and your value. This is where a pivotal line from the story becomes our anchor. Mordecai says to Esther, "And who knows whether you have come to the kingdom for such a time as this?" Let's translate that for our modern lives. Everything you have right now, your skills, your role, your access, your relationships might be the exact resources you need to address the very challenge you're facing. Your position isn't just for your own security. It's a platform for positive change. So, how do we do this without blowing things up? We need a practical, repeatable method. Let's break it down into a 3-step practice you can start using this week. Assess, prepare, and speak. Step 1. Assess. This is where we build a risk map to separate real dangers from imagined fears. Grab a piece of paper and draw a simple 4-quadrant grid. Label the boxers. 1. Real and important. 2. Imagined but important. 3. Real but not important. And 4. Imagined and not important. Now, honestly list your worries. For example, retaliation from a supervisor for speaking up, that's a real and important risk. T. Feared that people won't like me. That's probably imagined, but feels important. Losing a minor perk, like a convenient parking spot. That's real, but not important. They're worried that everyone will gossip about me. That's likely imagined and not important. Once you've mapped your fears, ask yourself 2 critical questions. First, what is the absolute worst realistic outcome, and could I handle it? And second, what parts of this situation can I actually control? This could be gathering evidence, setting clear boundaries, using a formal process, or carefully choosing your words. Assessment isn't about killing your courage. It's about focusing it on what truly matters. Now for step 2. Prepare. Courage without preparation is just recklessness. You need to secure 3 key resources. Resource number 1. A supporter. Find at least one person you trust who can back you up. This could be a respected manager, a peer, someone from HR, a mentor, or even a friend outside of work. You need someone who can either witness the facts or give you a reality check. Resource number 2. Evidence. Don't rely on feelings. Rely on facts. Create a simple, objective timeline. Write down what happened, when it happened, what the impact was, and what, if anything, you've already tried to do about it. Keep it factual. For instance, instead of saying, "My boss is unfair," say, "On Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I was assigned tasks X, Y, and Z, which are outside my job description, and caused a 2-day delay on Project Alpha." Resource number 3. Your script. You need to craft a clear, firm, and respectful 4-sentence message. Here's the template. First, state your purpose. I'd like to talk about an issue that is affecting fairness and our team's performance. Second, state the facts. Over the last 3 weeks, I was assigned several off-role tasks, which delayed project. Explain the impact. This is creating an uneven workload and affects our ability to deliver high-quality work on time. And fourth, make a request and offer a solution. I recommend we return to the original roles defined in the project plan. When extra help is needed, perhaps we can have a formal written request with an adjustment to deadlines. Practice saying this script out loud until it sounds calm, confident, and natural. Short, clear sentences carry immense weight. Finally, step 3. Speak. This is not about flipping a table in a dramatic confrontation. It's about strategic delivery. First, choose your setting wisely. Always try to start with a private, one-on-one conversation. Escalate to a group setting or bring in HR only if that fails. Second, focus on the process, not the personality. Frame the issue as a problem with the system, like the workflow is causing bottlenecks, rather than an attack on a person, like you're disorganized. Third, keep records. After every conversation, send a brief, polite follow-up email, summarizing what was discussed and what was agreed upon. Let's walk through a quick workplace example. Lena, a project manager, kept getting pulled into last-minute tasks by her boss, which put her main project at risk. She used our framework. She assessed her risks and realized the biggest real risk wasn't being disliked by her boss. It was failing to deliver her project. For her supporter, she looped in the previous project lead, who understood the workflow. She prepared her factual timeline and her 4-sentence script. In the meeting, she started by thanking her manager for his support on past projects. Then, she calmly stated the facts about the extra tasks and their impact on the project timeline. She proposed a solution. Stick to the original roles and handle extra tasks through a formal request system. When her manager gave a vague reply, she didn't get frustrated. She politely said, "That sounds like a good direction. To make sure we're on the same page, could we confirm that in writing? I'll send a recap email." 2 weeks later, the random tasks stopped. The project was back on track, and her relationship with her manager was intact. She didn't burn a bridge. She built a boundary. Now, let's turn this into an action plan for you. Think of it as your one-page courage card. In column 1, assess. Fill out your risk map and circle the one real and important risk you will address first. In column 2, prepare. Write down the name of your supporter. List 3 key pieces of evidence from your timeline and finalize your 4-sentence script. In column 3, speak. Decide who you need to talk to and where. Plan your conversation flow. Thank, facts, impact, proposal, and next steps. And keep that anchor phrase from Esther close to your heart. Who knows whether you have come for such a time as this? This isn't a call to be reckless. It's a reminder that courage combined with preparation can change everything. Remember, speaking up is a process. Just being in the room doesn't mean the problem is solved. Look for actual changes in behavior and process, and know that setting boundaries isn't about revenge. It's about establishing long-term fairness and respect. So, here is your challenge for today. What is the one issue you need to speak up about? Who is the first supporter you will contact? When will you practice your script and schedule that meeting? If fear is screaming in your ear, just breathe. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is moving forward with a plan. Esther fasted, planned, and then she spoke. You can think clearly, gather your support, and take your first step. If this was helpful, please let me know in the comments. Your story might just give someone else the courage they need. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more content that helps you thrive, not just survive.